become apparent to you now as you walked out of here to get your break that the body is just a machine walking along. You're no different than a bird. You know, a little birdie sits on a perch and we're doing the same thing, folks. We're walking along. Thoughts coming. But the huge problem is we think we're doing it. The birds, fine. They can't think so. They're living totally in tune with nature. The entire animal kingdom, the plant kingdom, everything on the universe is living in tune with nature, and so are we, but we think we're not. And so we suffer. No, the birds can't think. They're not French or, Spanish. They're just birds. So they have there's no need to have an enlightenment course for the birdies. Pardon? Oh, we know that we've done a lot of experiments on the brains of animals, and there's obviously sensations and feelings, they move towards pleasant stimuli and they move away from unpleasant ones, and they are sensory. Like, for instance, it's so interesting, like a dog or a cat will come into a room and just, their tails are wagging and, kind of looking at everybody. But then a dog can come into a room and suddenly the tail is perched like this. The dog senses something. Now, the dog's not thinking, holy crap, what's in this room? No, it's just there's a million sensory things going on that made the organism become alert. We are the same. Millions of neurons are firing continuously. Millions. Continuously. You walk from here into there, whole different feeling in the other room. Already this, and it's generating thoughts. And the thoughts are, get the hell out of this room, or I love this room. But it's all on automatic pilot. We are not separate from nature. It's completely wrong, false teaching to teach that people, that we have to become in tune with nature. No, we already are. The problem is we won't accept it. We think we aren't. We think that we're separate. We think there's a separate entity in our head called Henrietta that somehow is magically in control of everything. Even though she's so smart, when she actually thinks about it, she realizes, well, I'm not really in charge of the thoughts that are coming, and I'm not really in charge of the actions derived from the thoughts. I'm not really in charge of the outcome of the actions. So why do I have this idea I'm in charge of anything? Where did that come from? Culture. The culture told you, Henrietta, shape up now. You got to get an A in school. You got to go to gymnasium and you get your act together. Otherwise, you won't go and whatever. It's enculturated. The ego is enculturated by the culture. It creates the ego. The ego is created by the culture. And then it tells you, you have to get your act together if you want to be successful. But even a cursory look at it in 4 hours, you see there is no free will. If there's no free will, then obviously everything is sort of either accidental or preordained. So we're no different than the animals, folks. We're attracted to certain people. There's attraction, then there's a repulsion. There's all going on all the time. And thoughts or feelings are being generated by this complete automatic magic machine called the body brain. And if the body brain is really out of whack, the thoughts are very bad. The feelings are bad. But if the body-brain's fairly balanced, the thoughts are very good.